Hello, madam. My name is Aida Hadi bin Ismail, and my ID number is 012 024 090 548. Now, I will be talking about the introduction. Uh, the first one would be the profile and background of QL Resources. Now, QL Resources, right, is the leading agriculture food company in Asia. It was later incorporated and listed under Bursa Malaysia. Now, for the timeline of the company. From the 1970s to the 1980s, it started as a small family business trading animal feed and processing fish meals. And from 1987 until the 2000s, QL Resources would later on be officially formed and was listed under Bursa Malaysia. And in the 2000s, it would later expand into palm oil, livestock farming, and maritime products. In the 2010s, it will later expand to overseas to countries like China, Indonesia, and Thailand. And in today's time, QL is one of Southeast Asia's leading agriculture food companies. It is involved in livestock, marine products, palm oils, green tech, and retail. Next, we will be talking about the business activities. There's a lot of activities going um inside the QR resources behind. One of them are marine products manufacturing. It produces surimi, fish meal, frozen seafood, and other value added sea products for locals and export markets. Second, we have to be the integrated livestock farming, like broiler rearing, egg farming, millings of feeds, breeder farms, and biosecurity management. Third would be the palm oil and clean energy. It runs and operates palm oil mills, biomass and biogas powered plants, and offers clean energy solutions to industrial customers. The fourth one would be the convenience store chain. It runs and manages Family Mart Malaysia and wholesales ready-to-eat food items and daily commodity necessities under subsidiary QL Maxincom Sdn Bhd. Last would be the integration of sustainability, which is incorporating solar-powered water filtration systems and recycling technologies for waste to minimize the environmental footprint and achieve lean, clean production. Now, we will be talking about the competitors in the industry. First up would have to be the Leong Hook International Berhad, a pan-regional poultry breeding, egg farming, and animal feed market leader with strong presence in Southeast Asia. Next will be the CCK Consolidated Holdings Berhad, which is exposed to aquaculture, East Malaysian poultry processing and food services and retailing via supermarkets. Third would be the Malayan Flour Mills Berhad, which expanded into poultry integration, animal feed, and food processing over the core business of flour milling. Last would be the Dinding's Poultry Integration, which direct which is a direct exposure to processed poultry products, hatchery services, and broiler rearings. Now, I will be talking about the SWOT analysis. First up will be the strength. One of the strengths is the diversified business portfolio. The diversification spreads risk and therefore the company will not be too dependent on one segment. For instance, when one segment declines, there is another division to absorb all the performance. Next would be the solid and sustainable financial growth. which is having such a sound financial base provides a comfortable platform for QL to invest and constantly expand in new opportunities. Last one would have to be the confirming to sustainability and ESG principles. This encourages public trust, but also gives it the competitive edge as customers and investors opt for more and more long-term effect-driven businesses. Now, the last one that I will be explaining is the weaknesses. First up will have to be the exposure to commodity price fluctuation. They are likely to be uncontrollable and unforeseeable that will affect margin and profitability for the company. Next will be the engagement options in challenging regulatory compliance issues. It requires humongous amounts of time and capital to manage ever-changing laws, and mistake can lead to fines or damage to their reputation. Last one would be the foreign labor dependence. This is precarious because labor laws and immigration policy can shift quickly, and this could affect the operations or increase costs. I will pass it to the next member.
Hello, hi, my name is Kushar Muklis. Now I'm gonna tell you about the SWOT analysis, the opportunities. One, okay. First, alright. First, there is expansion of a Family Mart store. Family Mart is really popular in Malaysia, and a lot of people like to buying food that quick and ready to eat. Since the demand is growing, QL can open more store in different location and they attract more customer. They can also try the new food product, keep the thing interesting. And second, I'm gonna tell you about the QL can focus on using more technology and digital system. For example, I can give they can use the machine or automation to make their work faster and more efficient. In store, they can improve the customer, okay, and experience by using e-payment, loyalty apps, and maybe even online ordering. Technology can also help with managing stock and making their whole operation smooth. So we can see the third one is there's a growing demand on healthy and sustained food. These days, people are more health conscious and also care about the environment. So QL can start to produce more eco-friendly and healthy food items, especially in their farm and seafood business. If they market themselves as a green or eco-friendly brand, they can attract more customers locally and even from the other countries. Okay, now I'm going to the next is a threat. Okay, my SWOT analysis about threat. First, there's a lot of competition in every part of their business, whether it's farming, seafood, or running Family Mart. Are other companies doing the same thing. Some are small local business. In some are big international companies. So QL have to keep their price reasonable, maintain good quality, and always improve to stay ahead. And second, the environmental. Second is environmental and climate related to risk because the QL is involved in the agriculture and seafood. Their businesses depend on a lot of nature, things like bad weather, floods, of diseases like bird flu can really affect their production and supply. The risk of the getting more common due to climate change to the QL needs to plan for this problem. The third I can say the economic uncertainties and global supply. The global supply chains disruption, if there the high inflation of the political problem in the other countries, it could affect to how QL get their material or how much it costs to run the business. If price go up too much of they can get the product delivery on time and can hurt their business and affect their business. They need to be flexible on ready to handle this kind of problem. So that's all the SWOT analysis from me. So I'm gonna pass to my group members.
Hi madam, my name is Muhammad Irfan from DACM. I will present to you about liquidity ratio in ratio analysis. In liquidity ratio, it have two ratio inside. Firstly, for the current ratio, there is the comparison in 2022 and 2023. For the 2022, the current ratio is 0.49 times, and for 2023 is 0.57 times. The second ratio is quick ratio comparison. In 2022 is negative 1.04 times, and for 2023 is 1.6 times. Move to next ratio in the asset management ratio. It have two ratio inside. First is inventory turnover. In 2022, the inventory turnover is 6.38 times, and for the 2023 is decreased to 5.22 times. Second ratio is total asset turnover. In 2022, it was 0.09 times and increased to 0.1 in 2023. The third ratio is non-current asset turnover. In 2022, it was 0.1 time, and for the 2023 increased to 0.12 time. For the last ratio in asset management ratio is average collection period. In 2022, the calculation is 417.55 days, and for 2023 was 429.05 days.
Hi, my name is Kushari Muklis. Okay, today I'm going to talk about the ratio analysis comparison 2022 versus 2023. Okay, firstly you can see the diagram, the graph, the debt ratio. In 2022, the company had a debt ratio of the 45.40%, which is slightly decreased to 45.36% in 2023. This is show that the company financial leverage remained stable. It means the business is managing its viabilities consistently and not overly rely on borrowed fund. The time interest earned (TIE), the increase from the 7.04 times in the 2022 to 8.32 times in 2023. This is a good sign. I think it's a good sign. It means the company is earning more than enough to cover its interest expenses, which is reduce the financial risk and show stronger profitability. Okay, next we can see the net profit margin, NPM. The net profit margin is improved from 4.74% to the 6.09%. This means that for every 1 ringgit of a sale in the company earn RM 0.06 in net profit in 2023 compared to RM 0.4 0.047 in 2022. It shows better control over costs and it increase the efficiently and more consistently. Okay, next, as you can see, next is the four factor, the return of asset, ROA. The ROA, the increase from 4.75% to 6.85%. This means the company used its asset more effectively in 2023 to generate profit. A higher ROA reflect improved the operational performance and better asset management. And next you can see the return of equity, ROE. Okay, ROE the rose from the 8.70% in 2022 to 12.53% in 2023. This is a strong improvement, showing the company gave a higher return to its shareholders in 2023. It also reflect increase from profitability and effective use of equity capital.
For the conclusion, by anchoring business in a diversified and resilient model, they are not only managing risks but unlocking a new growth opportunities. They have commitment to digital transformation position for lead in efficiently, innovation and agility, ensuring to stay ahead in an increasingly competitive landscape. Through strong ESG and sustainability practices, they are aligning with global expectation and protecting their environment. As they expand and diversity our market reach, they reduce dependence on any single region and open the door to greater international potential. And lastly, by prioritizing innovation and human capital, we are cultivating talent and ideas that will drive into the future.